again, it's just, again, you just can't really put your finger on how it's literally going to unfold. I do see good magic showing tactical speed. He's going to be in a position to have a shot to get a trip. He is coming from the outside on the 9, though. He's going to have to come out of there, and that's what I'm getting at. Sometimes things don't unfold exactly the way you think that it will, and even when you think that it does, even the best laid plans go wrong sometime, to quote Simon Le Bon. And so I think that, the strategies are, Bravazzo might show a little speed. Gronkowski's in the number 3 hole. He doesn't have to absolutely get out of there, but he doesn't need to get that far behind. He doesn't have to literally break, but he can't afford to fall 5 or 6 lengths behind. He does have time to get a strategy going, but not to the extent of falling as far behind as he did in the Belmont. So out of the 3, he's going to have to get out of there. The filly is inside at the 2. Trigger warning is going to come out. He's going to come sent out of the rail. Wonder Godot and Gronkowski are going to be able to tuck in and really get in on the rail. So as long as they break reasonably well, they shouldn't be too far behind. Bravazzo's a horse that right outside of him could tuck in, show a little speed just to establish a little position, and then go from there. And then Mendelssohn has speed. He's coming out of the 8. Him coming out of the 8, he's going to have to show speed, but it did not work out too well in the Dwyer. So I'm not so sure what kind of trip, or if the trip that we think that he'll try to navigate is going to really yield any positive result. It just feels like he's a man in, a stranger in a strange land. He's in the wrong part of, he's on the wrong side of Texas. That's the way it feels. No matter what trip he gets, he can't get the 10 furlongs. But he is, to me, still, at least going into the Derby, I thought he was arguably the most talented horse. He has an opportunity to prove that talent that we thought he had, or that many thought that he had going into the Derby, can crystallize here. And we just don't know if things are just going to become solidify in jail for him. So he's a mystery in here. He is going to get a little bit of play. Somebody who's going to play him if he runs big, as Scott Van Pelt said after the Belmont when Lemon Drop Kid thwarted Charismatic's bid, somebody got paid because he came in at 29-1, not quite to the extent that Ken McPeak, who I mentioned in a previous piece, winning the Alabama with Eskimo Kisses, my homie Ken McPeak, won the Belmont at 70-1 with Sarava. And one of the reasons why he did was because, he understood that, horses that have had a home track advantage, do well in the Belmont, and you at least need to simulate being at your home track by getting acclimated. And that's what he did with Sarava in comparison to Pineaff, a horse that he ran kind of shipping in off of maybe a couple breezes, maybe just felt the track, got his toes on it, and that was about it. With Sarava, he did different business.